Hello besties and explorers. We are off to declare shenanigans in the ghost town of Wanbi, a small rural locality in the Murray-Mallee region of South Australia, located on the Karoonda Highway, approximately 160 kilometres east-northeast of Adelaide, and proclaimed as a town on the 9th of July 1914. The name Wanbi originates from an Aboriginal term meaning wild dog. I acknowledge and pay my respects to the Tatiara Ngargat people as the traditional custodians of the land and waters of this area. I respect their spiritual relationship with their country and pay my respects to elders past and present. European interest in Wanbi area began in the late 19th century as part of the broader pastoral expansion in South Australia's Murray-Mallee. The earliest settlement was 1873. Wanbi is embedded in a landscape characterised by low rainfall, semi-arid conditions suited primarily to dry land farming, with sandy soils and sparse population. Settlement accelerated with government initiatives to subdivide and clear the land for agriculture, spurred by railway development. The Tailem Bend to Loxton railway line opened in Wanbi, completed on the 6th of January 1913, facilitating access and transport for settlers. 13 years later it became a junction when the Inkenny branch line was opened on the 7th of September 1925 to support further agricultural transport, operating until its closure on the 1st of May 1971.
Well, my name's Danny. I've only been living out here for a few months.
Yep.
Absolutely love it, love the fresh air, love the country. The only thing I would improve is probably open up the pub again, I reckon. Honestly, but other than that, like, kids love it, we love it, dogs love it, so it wouldn't really change much except for the pub, really.
Yeah, awesome. Lots of happy memories of the old swimming pool attached to the hotel. In my time, the hotel was owned and occupied by the former Norwood football player Bruce Schultz and his family. At the beginning of each inevitably hot summer, he would use a hose to part fill it with bore water. He had two daughters, Jennifer and Janet, and Jennifer was about my age. We used to warn the boys not to pee in the water. A disused memorial hall. 1925. There isn't much to say about the Wanbi Memorial Hall except to say that at one point it was offered to anyone for free if they were willing to fix it up. It is listed on the National Places of Pride War Memorial website. The post office opened 1st of July 1922 under Thomas E. Wheaton, serving as a key community hub, while the school commenced operation in 1916 to support growing settler population and operated until its closure in 1966. The schoolhouse is now privately owned. The CA, or Commonwealth of Australia symbol, was replaced with the modern post horn symbol in 1975, following the split of the Postmaster General's Department into separate postal and telecommunication corporations. Despite the logo change in 1975, many older cast-iron letterboxes bearing the name CA or GPO remained in service for decades, and some, like Wanbi, can still be found today. In the 1920s, agricultural development in Wanbi shifted from pastoral grazing to intensive wheat farming, driven by post-World War I soldier settler schemes that subdivided the Mallee lands into small parcels for returned servicemen. Like much of the central and northern parts of the Murray lands, the sandy soil, inferior for cropping, was not attractive to would-be farmers. Does have a park, a little playground for the kiddies, Soldiers Memorial Playground. In the early 1950s, its student population varied between 15 and 18. We had a Dad's Day where 5 sticks were thrown into the deep sand pits under the male and female lavatory seats to drive out all the snakes. We children were always terrified that the snakes would slither up the seat holes in the frame over the sand pits and bite our bare bottoms. Not likely, but you know. Wanbi became busier, meeting some of the needs of the branch line communities and railway staff alike. However, in the mid-1960s, the Marook Citrus Fruit Cooperative ceased sending their product by rail, removing a large portion of the paying freight handled at the terminus. Along the line, grain and superphosphate lingered on, together with some general freight until 1971, when the branch was closed. We spent a good half an hour looking for a sign of the old railway station and or the siding. I think we found it later on in the video. Normally there would be a sign saying disused. I don't know why they've still got it up there. But never mind, it might give people a bit of confusion. Yes. And the real giveaway sign is like totally bare. Hello, how are you?
Just filming around, we love the old town.
Yeah. Sorry. You're a little bit protected on the property.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, no, that's okay. No. Do you know where the old platform used to be for the railway line?
Is it just down there, or is it gone? Yeah.
I'm honestly not sure. We've not long moved to the area.
Yeah.
Oh.
I go riding. It's okay. Hello. I go riding and stuff up here. I haven't seen a platform or anything.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So,
Of all the people we could have spoken to, we get a non-local. This could have been maybe the old platform. The train would have had a ticket office here.
It could have. Yeah, this might have been
Looks like a bit of plumbing.
Yeah, toilets, yeah. I reckon your toilet would have sat on that. Definitely. I reckon you're onto something there, Heather.
welcome to go walking up further if you like.
Yeah.
There's not much down that way. The only thing I can say is look out for a goat.
Yeah.
There is a wild goat that runs around and he's not very friendly.
Oh, right.
Oh,
Big male.
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Yeah, but honestly, you're welcome to walk up the road and stuff.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Anything else of point of interest around here, like something that used to be used that no longer is?
Well, this was the old station master.
Oh, do you mind if I take a photo?
Doesn't bother me.
We've got the Wanbi Heights, the original name and shit up there too.
So,
Okay.
if that's the case, we might take the dogs out. Well, you're not very funny, Karen.
Hello. Oh, you want to say hello?
They are friendly.
Are they? Come on, say hello.
Oh, this one's
Hello, darling.
Ah!
Oh
We're
no.
not climbing.
You get photos of like the old Wanbi Hotel and stuff up there.
Yes, we got the hotel. Was this that the general store service station?
It might have used to be, but it's
Yeah.
our CFS guy's house now.
Oh.
If he is home, he might actually have more information in regards to
Oh,
He's
excellent.
been here for, from what I've been told, forever. So
Yeah. Oh wow.
if he's
Okay.
home, he might actually have a few more spots for you.
Awesome.
Yeah. Awesome.
We'll
Yeah.
go for a drive like down that road and also down this road. Like you got like obviously all the paddocks and stuff. I think there's some ruins down there.
Yeah, there's some old
Oh.
house ruins.
Yeah.
Stone house
right.
ruins.
Like, I love
Excellent.
the roads.
Yeah, same
Absolutely
here.
love roads. Like anywhere that I can see it. A lot of locals and farmers and stuff, they don't mind if you have a look from the fence.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's where if you do catch them, it does not hurt to ask
No,
them, hey look,
that's
you
right.
guys have a
Absolutely.
Yeah, 100%. Like one of my mates, her ex-mother-in-law, she actually takes photos of old ruins and stuff. Leanne's
Yeah, that's
photography.
right. Yeah, that
Oh.
one. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, like she does like all the old rooms up there. She'll put like flowers, like dying flowers and stuff up.
Oh
and, like,
wow.
the window seals and all that
Yes,
kind
Oh,
of
that'd
stuff.
be fantastic.
Yeah, so roads are your best friend.
That's
Yeah.
If you guys have a decent car,
We've got a workhorse. Yeah.
every 2 weeks we'll go in.
Yeah.
We'll go to a
It's gonna go over here
massive
where the
food
shade-
shop.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then bring it home. And if we do have to go in, it's normally just send the boys in on their bikes.
Oh.
Go and get them to go and get bread and milk and stuff.
Yeah,
But other than
wow.
that, like we've got our meat and everything all stocked up. Obviously, just moving here.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
haven't got enough any like livestock or anything yet. But yeah, definitely. And the best thing about this kind of place is the kids love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you
We've
see many
actually
snakes and lizards or anything?
we have seen a snake.
Mallee fowls or cool.
We've got lots of lizards around here, don't
Yeah.
we?
Yeah.
And we've also got foxes.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
What other animals do we have out here? Rabbit.
Yeah.
Rabbits.
goats.
Oh, that's yeah.
And what else?
Or no
Cats.
Not so far that
Cat.
I
Oh yeah, over the road. He has a
really?
pig.
Yeah.
But yeah, I found that the kids have honestly thrived.
Yeah, good.
Being
Yeah.
out here, they're a lot more
That's great.
happier and
Do you spend time outdoors or are you still indoors? Still playing video games?
Outdoors, yeah.
Outdoors, that's good.
Compared to
Yeah.
the way they were at the old place, they were very much inside all the
Yeah.
time. There's not very much of a yard.
Life should be
Yeah.
about having
But-
fun and
Oh,
getting
God.
out
Yeah.
in the bush and
Fresh
plant
air.
trees and
Yeah,
They're now
Yes.
going on all the different tracks that we've got through the paddocks now.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
they're
yeah.
all the different tracks and everything.
Oh wow.
That's great, yeah.
Ah, there you go. Good on you.
Yeah.
How many kids in the town? What's the population?
We've got 5.
Okay. So you've just doubled it overnight.
So we've got
Population, right,
the
yeah.
road on
Because I read up
Walker
it was
Flat
like
Road. We've got
23
2
people.
across there.
Yeah.
2 or 3 up around there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
So there's not too many.
No.
Yeah. Actually, my partner's dad, Werner's dad, he used to race pigeons out here. Yeah.
Do you know where the club rooms were? or
It was
they're
he
gone?
used to go on the dirt roads and
Oh,
just
right.
let
Okay.
them off and they'd
Oh.
fly back home.
Oh, right.
Because he lived in
Yeah.
Berry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so
Yes.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. so-
Yeah, and like where you can see out the back of that gate just there, that's
Oh,
going
yeah.
there,
Yeah.
that
yeah.
was it.
Oh, really? Yeah.
So-
wow. So it was a
Wow.
small cottage to begin with, and then
Yes,
it
but
expanded,
so like in it now, like you got the 3 bedrooms and stuff, but he would have had his bedroom,
Yep.
a lounge room,
Yep.
and probably a study or something
Cool.
like that, or somewhere
Yeah.
like obviously somewhere to do his paperwork and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
And then he would have had his own like little like
Yeah.
2 table and chair
Yep.
up
Yeah.
against the wall kind of thing in the kitchen. So
Yeah.
There you go.
well, that's the way I picture it anyway.
Wanbi gained prominence through the Wanbi Agricultural Research Centre, purchased by the South Australian Department of Agriculture in 1952 on 1,424 hectares of erosion-prone land adjacent to the highway. The centre, which functioned until 1994, pioneered soil conservation techniques including sand dune stabilisation and grasses and fertiliser in the 1950s.
Country fire service with all the firefighters. Or is that a...
Lamaroo, yeah.
There you go, Lamaroo SA fire service.
Emergency services in Wanbi emphasise community-based responses given its population. The locality hosts a volunteer brigade of the Country Fire Service, CFS, equipped for bushfire suppression and equipped with a local appliance stationed at the Wanbi CFS shed. So we set out for the bush looking for the first European settlement and found the roads got worse and worse and worse. But we found it.
We met a farmer who had an abandoned house on his property, or an old house, but we couldn't go in because it was quite dangerous. Snakes and termites and all sorts of things. So we took some photos of the outside, which I think you may have already seen, and said that there's some old ruins around here on Jamison Street, I think. And he said these are the early settler homes. So these were the first homes ever built in this area. So let's go and have a look.
These original we spoke to a farmer down the road who had a wheel on his property, and he said it was pretty unsafe, so he couldn't really go in that. But this one here apparently dates back to
So these I think are the front rooms, and I'll go outside in a minute and you can see what was the side of the front porch. That's where the coat rack would have been, and it looks like it's been damaged by fire, possibly, unless it's mould of some sort. Oh no, there's bits of fire here somewhere. So I've got what's probably a bedroom of sorts, and kitchen. There's Werner sitting in the doorway. And, oh no, maybe this was the kitchen. This would have been the kitchen. That would have been the dining room, I suspect. And you've got more. Oh wow. Well, whoever lived here was fairly well off. And have a look. There's an old gas fridge. Wow. Okay, let's go. Got a couple of old tins, bit of glass there. Some old tins. I don't know how old they are. But let's go. See, this would have been the back porch. Here's the back wall. Maybe this was the dining room. The rest were all bedrooms and living rooms.
that is an oldie, even the old wooden door.
Okay. And these probably would have been the original streets. Probably would have been more houses. There was a house there. That's rubble. Go around here. That's probably where they had planted a tree. I don't know what that is, but it's absolutely beautiful and picturesque, surrounded by old Aussie gum trees. Oh, that sun is very, very bright. Oh, there's Drew. And you can see there's what looks to be a path along here coming to the front door. You've got what I think here was a front porch, and what I think may have been a path this side as well. I don't know, I could be wrong, but it just looks like it. So you can see there's lots of little roads dotted along, and with a couple of other signs of the original settlement. This looks like all roads of a settlement, doesn't it?
That's right. I was thinking that too. I'm thinking that there's a lot more around in here, but I don't know.
Yeah, there could be. Ta-da! The old toilet.
Okay, besties, that's it from me for this video. I'm going to leave you with a fantastic picture of a typical Australian outback dunny, which looks like it's been there since settlement and still standing. Remember, keep smiling, make the world wonder what you've been up to. Goodbye.
It was burning like a July.
Come hither with Heather, let's go. Oh, let's have a good time together under moonlight. We'll shine just for it.